Hello, hello, SpeedGaming, and welcome to the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Mentor Tournament. I am Bello Cuquini, joined here by my co-commentator Drake Foes. Hello.
Hello, hello. We also got up on tracking.
And yeah,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
our lineup for this race is JhavA versus Leaf, both respectively mentored by Astral Echoes and Lenophis. Two winners from the previous week. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be a promising match. What do you think?
Sorry, you asked me something? I got distracted with something.
Yes, I was asking what you would be thinking of the matchup that we have today.
I actually don't know much about Leaf, but I have seen JhavA play a bunch in plenty of other little tournaments and matches. So I don't really know what to expect. And I have had the chance to talk to Leno several times, but I don't know what kind of mentor they would be. And I also don't know much about Astral. So not a great answer, but there it is. That's my answer. That's you can live with it.
Well, for one, I do know that I used to partner up with Astral a bunch for doing multi-worlds, especially, and they've been playing quite a bit of Echoes. Okay, and yeah, as Pineapple is putting it in chat, Leaf's been doing a bunch of multi-practice with Leno. But yeah, and also pointed out by Schwartz,
Leno's good. I just don't know what type of I don't know. I don't know his intricacies, his nuances, his idiosyncrasies. You know what I mean? I just know he likes playing hellish settings. That's
yeah.
I don't know about routing style.
Well, anyways, our races have just started. So good luck to our runners. Let's see what the first item is right there.
Base jump.
Ooh. Okay, that's pretty big. It's pretty useful for this fight here, especially against our local Albert, which is more known as Alpha Splinter. Since having space jump will allow you to gain a tiny bit of time on scanning the Violet Gate while during the transformation cutscene.
Yeah. While we get this done, we can also mention the RAs. We have new patcher and multiplayer items. And
Right.
our first hint was a Hive Temple key hint. JhavA read it, or somebody read it. I don't know who read it, but somebody else didn't, and I appreciate that they read it because it's actually one of my pet peeves when runners just don't read the Hive Temple key hints, especially early. Like, you should just read them.
All right. Yeah, looks to be just a pretty standard beginning so far. Space jump would also allow us some extra mobility in early A-gun, which is more than welcome. Just gonna need some missiles or bombs would be the two most preferable items to get up front, and we're gonna have an opportunity right in this next room in Transport Tunnel B, where we're gonna be able to make a slope jump in order to get the item at the exit of the Morphle Tunnel.
I believe that item is in fact logical in big ender settings. It is expected for the player to grab it.
Yes.
Q trick you can also do here. If for some reason this fight spooks you, you can scan the wrong thing.
Oops.
Yeah. I'm guessing Leno is like letting them know to scan that. We will get E, Temple Sanctuary. All right, let's see what Transfer B access is.
But yeah, what we're seeing Leaf pull off there is that they have jumped over the force fields, and they're just simply harassing Albert from behind the force field. Just not even engaging with the boss fight, which is pretty base in my opinion.
Okay, we're still just waiting for the good stuff here. Let's see what Temple Assembly set is. This is logical.
Yep, we do have space jump.
Could not tell what that was, but generally speaking, most players like to activate this cutscene first before they go for that item if it is important.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually prefer to get a peek at the item in there,
Looks
like
like we're gonna
as
grab it
the
and
gate
whatnot.
is opening.
I guess you kind of want to grab it no matter what it is. If it's E, you grab it. If it's a missile, you grab it. Yep, missile.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Maybe not if it's like ammo, but even ammo wouldn't be too
even
bad.
ammo
Oh.
is useful because that nets a screw attack right off the gate.
Okay, so missiles are locking screw attack.
Mm. Yeah, this is turning out to be pretty generous start. Space jump and screw attack right off the bat is really powerful in terms of mobility.
Logically, we don't know if it's right off the bat. We'll find out depending on where this missile
Well,
launcher is, but
yeah, but it can't be very late.
well,
Watch me eat my words like 10
I don't
minutes
know, man.
later. but but even then, our options would be pretty limited without bombs or logical missiles anyways, so it's gonna be one of the two right out the gate.
Dark visor.
Dark?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't...
Mortis.
Oh, that's vanilla! Wow. We're off to a strong start. Dark visor early and vanilla worms. This is interesting.
It might not be vanilla. It might be the light suit instead. We'll see where the keys are.
Well, I mean,
It
yeah,
might
but
not
it's...
technically be the, but that's still hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, that's a possibility. Launcher being in a flying ink cache, but we're gonna need a few more
Ooh, what
items
was that?
before then.
What was mining plaza?
I could not tell.
It was. I think it was. I think it was blue. Red key in mining
Red
plaza.
key.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, this can't be Morbus.
Okay.
Ooh, nice little climb by JhavA there, allowing them to not unmorph.
No idea what was in mining station A.
I think it was just an ammo expansion, from what I've seen.
I'm gonna go check that hive temple key hint in the VOD because that would be good to know. Aegon Waste, Sank Fortress, and Temple Grounds. Okay.
So that very well could be an Ingive key.
Yep.
Right. Portal access
Wow.
A. And that's bombs. Yeah, JhavA debating where to go. And yeah, going for the decision that I would also advise is to do Portal Chamber with before doing Bomb Guardian if it can be helped. Just so that you don't have to engage with the pirate fights before this puzzle. Alright, will JhavA get... Oh, just a little too low. But yeah, you can screw attack into this Morphball tunnel, and that will break this this sort of block right there. This one's too high. Yeah, it can be a bit tricky to get the height down at first, but alright, that looks like it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Ooh, almost.
And as you can see, the game only checks for this last block to be broken for the portal to be triggered.
Okay. This is like the second seed in a row I've commentated. Where we just get screw attack and space jump immediately. Labs is still on logic without the missile launcher. Aegon Temple is non-logic either, so this is actually the only logical check we have, I believe. Is going this way. That and
Jump Guardian.
And mining station access.
Yes, now that we have bombs, mining station access is logical.
That looked like a missile.
It's hard to see through the text.
So here, I guess we do Jump Guardian, Broom Closet. I think we do Broom Closet first, just in case it's a missile, so we can get priority drops.
Yeah. Because
Or just Light Beam. That would be awesome too.
Yeah, Light Beam would be nice. But yeah, as we only have 5 max missiles at the moment, that means if we have 0 missiles on our inventory as we're breaking a crate, we are not going to be able to get the almost guaranteed 10 missile drop.
Yeah, it only starts giving you those drops once you have 10. Or starts doing that calculation, rather. Otherwise, right now, it'd just be random.
Yeah, it treats it as if you had, well, a regular amount of missiles. Yeah, that's true. Version differences also include this puzzle here, but since this is Randomizer, we're pretty much all playing on the NTSCU version, which means version differences aren't really a thing for the Randomizer.
Now, this is New Patcher.
Correct.
This is... Actually, wait. Bombs... Okay, so we have 3 logical checks here. We have Jump Guardian, we have Comm Area, and...
All right.
Central... Mining Station Access.
Yeah, comms area has become logical once we picked up bombs.
Yeah.
So it would be out of the way. Probably the check we'd want to do last at the moment.
Yeah. If Missile Launcher's here, we stay in
Transport
Aegon.
Center.
If Missile Launcher's not here...
No, GFMC is also in logic.
New Patcher. Oh, we have Screw Attack.
That's Screw Attack.
Right. Oh, boy. I forgot about that.
So yeah, scratch what I said. That looks pretty promising, but we'd still want to stay in Aegon for now. We have...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Screw Attack is Missile Lock. Never mind, it's not logical.
Yeah. Keeping track of things is very important when we are racing. Thankfully, I am not racing, so I can just be free to say just to spread misinformation on commentary, and also bye bye goes Jump Guardian. Never even saw him. That's sad.
Okay, there we go. All right, now I think we just stay in Aegon.
So now we are in logic.
Yeah. And even if we weren't, even if this wasn't Missile Launcher, and it was something else, like, okay, whatever. We're just gonna... I think you probably just stay in Aegon anyway, because you just assume the Missile Launcher is in, Oh, was that Dark Beam? Was that Dark Beam or Dark Burst in Junction Site? Ooh. That looked like Dark Beam to me, but it is a little blurry on our end. It is a beam, okay. Okay, so is Dark Beam locked by Spider Ball? Okay, so now, yeah, I guess we just do Bomb Guardian, Transport Center. Wait, oh yeah, we also have Transport Center and Logic. Okay, I pointed that out earlier. So Transport Center, Bomb Guardian, Aegon Energy Controller, Mining Station Access. Maybe Mining Station Access first before we do Aegon Temple.
Did something happen while my connection bust out? I'm sorry.
There's the beams in Junction Site. Dark Beam in Junction Site.
Oh, that's
so interesting.
We need Spider. Yeah. I imagine Spider would be coming up pretty soon.
Sunburst, awesome. It is important to pay attention to beam combos because charge combo hint could be hinted, and knowing where everything is nice.
And even then, although rarely, beam combos do have their times to shine. For instance, Sonic Boom against Grapple Guardian allows us to pretty much skip the second phase entirely.
Yeah.
So even then, if you can pick up a beam combo along the way, definitely do. They might come in handy. Oh, well, speaking of which.
Okay. So if it says beam combo in X room, then it's probably referring to supers. It's 50-50 that it's supers. But usually when you get that, it's usually supers. Like,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it not be supers.
Well, besides a multi-world, but this is solo.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Opening this
JhavA.
gate because you might fight light beam and then decide to go to labs. Might as well open it. So you don't have to do the trick to get out, which requires a bomb space jump. Kind of tricky for beginners. This is the
Tricky
Metroid tournament after all.
and risky too, because you might just soft lock if you mess it up.
Is there a risk of soft locking? I don't know.
Well, yeah, if you fall down the shaft as the door is closed, at least personally, I've never been able to get back up, even with a double BSJ.
So what JhavA's doing here is actually probably not ideal. It's probably like, yeah, you're blowing open the gate, but now this cutscene is going to be in black screen for much longer because it's trying to load an Aegon Energy Controller. Although there might be some dispute about this, that it might just be worth it. Cat Human is saying in chat that you were bad.
Oh, yeah, that's not surprising. Never really practiced this trick very much because I always think of opening the gate before I do that.
But you're like good enough to single BSG out, dude. The winner of the 2024 Mentor Tournament. Oh, unlimited ammo.
Yeah, the Prime 1.
The Prime 1. Yeah.
This is Echoes. This doesn't apply.
Yeah, but BSJing in Prime is harder.
Eh.
Or at least more precise. Or like requires more setup. It's not even necessarily more precise, just do the setup.
But yeah, back on the subject matter, we've gotten unlimited beam ammo, which makes picking up that light ammo expansion useless. Right, we'll see where this leads though, because we have beam combos and unlimited beam ammo, so that kind of removes the main drawback of beam combos.
Okay, so I guess now go labs. I just don't see a reason not to do labs here. Unless like, I don't know, sometimes it'll just be like, I think you just go labs. It's close, it's simple, it's not that complicated. And then be like, oh, in my experience, the Randy does this, and you should just go to Temple Grounds for one singular check. And it's like,
I would go to Temple Grounds here because we have defeated Jump Guardian, we have defeated Bomb Guardian, so both DMT and GFMC ship are open. We don't have a beam, which for labs can be a little inconvenient.
oh, okay, I see that. That's what you mean. Okay. And this is, I keep forgetting. This is, my rationale was like, wait a second, is, Old Patcher has some weird logic with, I can't remember if point of returns are logical in Old Patcher, and I think I got confused by that. Because, yeah, GFMC was basically what was holding me back from thinking that maybe going to Temple Grounds makes sense, but I don't know, even still, kind of labs here, I don't know why. I guess, yeah, labs is really slow. And I have seen some players like labs in this situation. Mainly because they've been gotten burned by bioenergy.
Yeah, but bioenergy is bioenergy. We do have screw attack and space jump, which makes it really fast to go through. But then again, without beams, we can't do dark labs. We can't do storage B. We can't. Storage D becomes a point of no return, and we know where dark beam is, anyways. I'm
I'm hot dogging completely. Like, yeah, there's no reason to go labs here.
Yeah.
Yeah, point of no return is logical in both patchers. For some reason, I'm forgetting things. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like totally hot dogged by analysis there. That does not make sense. Just go to Temple Grounds. There's no reason to go to labs.
And there's still that dark visor that we got earlier too. Might come in handy later. But for now, our main areas are Temple Grounds and Aegons. No Dark World access, so still a sleeper item for now. Unfortunately, we had no way to quick kill DMT.
Oh
well,
yeah, screw attack.
yeah, screw attack. Not the most intuitive one, but if you position yourself correctly, you can sort of push it as you're going, and that will just one well, not one shot it because it's damage per frame, but it's gonna kill it very quickly. Oh, and it looks like there's a route divergence here as Leaf is opting.
Yeah, Leno's opting for labs. So maybe I didn't hot dog my analysis, and I don't know, man. I was like, labs make sense here, and then just like, no, it doesn't make any sense. And then everyone agreed the labs doesn't make any sense. This Temple Grounds was a great idea, and I'm like, okay, great. And then Len was like, no, never mind.
I mean, definitely a bold play. It's close, so there's the. It's very close by, so that I'd see the appeal, especially for CMS. Oh,
Temple Key.
okay.
Number, I have no idea. It's so blurry. I have no idea what number that is. In the meantime, calm area. We could have also listened for Dynamo Chamber to see if it was a key or not, but I was not listening. In the meantime, in Reliquary. This are related. That is dead. A Curse Lake and Ing Reliquary are dead. Because Seekers cannot be there. At least not in these settings. Oh, okay. For a second I thought we didn't have bombs. we just soft-locked ourselves.
No, we have bombs. We have bombs.
Yeah. Okay, we're entering, we're just going full labs. In the meantime, GFMC. Oh boy, Amber. Okay.
Oh, Amber. Yeah, that might come back to bite Leaf and Leno here. Because Amber is pretty big for our hints.
Meanwhile, Command Center, nothing. GFMC ship. Hey.
Oh, and there's Sonic Boom.
Alright. We have acquired all the fun goodies. Oh, we're just like fully committing to labs here. Interesting.
Well, yeah, we can do the entire loop and then save warp, but we'll just with our lack of beams, we'll be leaving a lot of that for later.
It is slow, and I wonder here if maybe they're routing based on like technical skill level. Seems like JhavA's a little bit cleaner on the movement and on the tricks. So maybe they're thinking, okay, we have to take risky route decisions, which in that case, I 100% agree with this play. But if they know something about the routing that we don't... Alright, red key. That's probably our Inghive key. But it could be an
there was
Aegon
one
key.
in Great Temple, right?
No, that's a Taurus key. Hold on, where's... Transport A access. Taurus key 2, I believe, right?
I think that was Torvis key 1.
Alright, look at that. No, there was none in Great Temple. It was Temple Grounds. Aegon Waste, Sang Fortress, and Temple Grounds. Okay. What are the chances that we don't need light suit?
Well, they're still fairly high. Logically, I believe it is necessary for the final bosses. But the light suit the light suit checks are pretty few and far between. It's just that STKs tend to be locked behind them more often than not, in my experience.
Yeah, because it was like a boatload of checks behind light suit. Actually, quite a lot when you actually think about it, compared to even like something like Echo or Annihilator. There's actually quite a bit of checks. A lot of the ink caches, a lot of the water stuff. You got a few light beams. Darth Dank entrance, a personal favorite of mine. I love that room. Okay, so Amber Translator.
Well, that in terms of upgrades, that's just sand cache at the moment.
Yeah.
So I do believe once Leaf is done with labs, they're bound to do the Temple Grounds loop.
Question is, do we
Oh, what?
grab the portal terminal hint? Do we detour for hints here, or do we just grab sand cache and then book it to labs? Like with drive-by hints along the way.
Yeah, I would like take a detour for the hints. The sooner we get them, the more likely they are to be useful. Speaking of
Mining Plaza? Mining Plaza hint?
Yeah,
Mining
the
Plaza
Mining
hint.
Plaza hint. That's a full go on job.
My poor tracker is empty right there. It should be full right there. Oh no. I didn't know you could roll up the side like that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, going back for it.
Right. The tracking is pleased. An empty tracker is a sad tracker.
Alright.
Path of Summer Trail.
Wow. That's a convenient spot.
In the meantime, we missed what was in bioenergy.
I think at first glance it looked like Seekers to me, but since nothing else is on Leaf's tracker, I'm just assuming it wasn't anything.
Storage C.
Okay,
oh,
that's
boy.
useful.
Wow.
But storage C, that's oh well. Yeah, that's not looking good for Leaf. Because they're gonna have to go back and get Amber and backtrack through labs. Because a light beam in storage C. That is the super missile locked room up top of bioenergy production.
Yeah. So they were right in suspecting bioenergy, but for the wrong reasons.
Mm. They're just one room away.
Do we have like most of the beam-related stuff in terms of majors?
We have all of them.
We do not have Annihilator beam or double damage.
Oh, you mean I was thinking beam combos for some reason, but yeah, it's just Annihilator missing out. We've gotten unlimited beam ammo too from Bomb Guardians, so
yeah. So if it says beam related, it's like,
yeah, we're not gonna. Odds are we're not gonna get much use out of that. Oh, nicely done here by Leaf. Oh, the use of screw attack on DS1. I like it.
yeah, this plane to lab's not working out. If storage C was nothing, this plane to labs would have been fine. But like, storage C being something is just kind of a disaster.
And that's something being light beam on top of all that.
Sky Temple Key 6 in Central Mining Station. Those of you who know why we're paying so much attention to the numbers here is because there have been times where hints have said something is X rooms away from Sky Temple Key 6. And you're like, oh boy, what was Sky Temple Key 6? No idea. Yeah, it's just that they'll have to double dip into labs with not the greatest kit. They don't even have boost to make it speedy. So it's not optimal.
Yeah, we definitely want to minimize backtracking as much as possible in randomizer races, and That's gonna be an unavoidable backtrack for Leaf, unfortunately.
George D.
JhavA also having triggered the. Oh right, but we had no choice
have to
because
do
we
it.
had no beams.
Yeah, we have to do it. Fun fact, you can scan this terminal. All you have to do is enter this room or transition this room from this room. And then you can back out and scan it from outside the thing, as long as the pirate shot the
Oh, really?
windows open. Yeah.
I never knew that actually.
Yeah. All you have to do is just go in, back out, go through the regular entrance, and then, yeah.
What I did know is that if you were out of bounds in this room and transitioned from the missile door that locks the console while holding R, the game could just crash.
I'm not sure what was in main reactor. It looked red by my eye, and Dark Oasis was missile related. Have that written down. So JhavA's just gonna follow through with this. I guess we get to see what Bioenergy is.
It was just a missile, I believe. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to pray for good missile drops.
Yes.
Alright, and the save warp from Leaf.
Yep.
No. Oh, I'm afraid JhavA is gonna be in for unpleasant surprise once they reach the top of this room.
They could pick up the missile expansion.
Well, they could. I did not think about that, but they're not headed for it at the moment. And the moment of realization.
I just pick up the missile. There you go. Oh, no, we're dropping it.
Oh,
Okay.
oops.
I actually probably
so
would have been faster to
we
pick
got-
up the missile there.
The crates were right there after we fell.
Yeah, but now we have to like climb the room again. Whereas there would have just been screw attack back, screw attack forward.
True. Oh, headed there. I do believe Leaf is headed for DMT at the moment.
Yep.
And there's Light Beam.
Okay. So vent area A. Wait, what does Light Beam actually open for us? Vent area A.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go from. Oh yeah, and I see the routing decision from JhavA and Astral to just immediately go back and enter from Aegon Temple.
Yeah.
I was about to suggest that, and seeing that routing decision from them spontaneously warms my heart.
Is vent area A literally the only check they have left here? Oh, Warriors Walk.
Yeah, Warriors Walk.
So Warriors
Yeah,
Walk,
actually-
vent area A. I'm trying to. What other logical checks do we have? We can check the battleground hints while we're here.
Yeah, since we did the fight and reloaded the room, the key bearer hints are gonna be there. Or
I'm not even gonna bother because I guess we have Dark
yeah,
Visor.
we do have Dark Visor.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, no, that's not logical. We don't have a suit. We can't enter battlegrounds because of the Inkclaw mist that logically
Yeah.
requires Dark Suit.
Should you scan it anyway? Probably should, just in case like the route doesn't lead you to
Yeah, it probably tells you whether to prioritize or not. And even if you should get it out of logic, if it turns out to be an important item.
That was like probably the best time to grab that hint ever. It's a drive-by. Like you just screw attack towards it, you're already moving towards the door. So that's a nitpick. It's fine to skip it. Okay. There you go, an energy controller.
Right, what's it gonna be?
Oh.
Spider Ball. That's a goated hint. So knowing that it's...
Did we just not even bother with Vent Area A? Then? Did we just like book it?
I would still bother with Vent Area A at the moment. Spiders in Temple Grounds.
Exactly. This is probably not going to be progression.
There's a safe station nearby on the way.
Wait, hold on. What is actually logical in Temple Grounds?
Well, we have super missiles, so we can get to gathering grounds. Forget the
Meeting
name.
grounds?
Meeting grounds, yeah, thank you.
And there is nothing.
Huh. I'm choosing to go back. And yeah, when chamber gateway through through Path of Ice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can save warp here. Actually, why are we not going to the labs to save warp here? I think this is slower. Because we want to go down to meeting grounds.
Yeah, we have Amber and Light Beam, so we can open the slot from Great Temple.
Nope, not even Warriors Walk. We're just... Yeah, okay, we just forgot about the save station. Maybe didn't want to run into Dark Samus.
Yeah, that could have been it.
Yeah, just a little bit of a...
Yeah, I'll think to take the save warp here instead.
Now, if we want Portal Chamber or Portal Terminal first to grab the hint, that makes more sense to me.
True. Yeah, I don't
But
think we...
This is just a minor error. That's alright.
Yeah, I don't think we spotted what was in there. Leaf getting their hands on it, on Amber.
Not a single powerbomb expansion yet.
True. Surprising we
That is
haven't come across a hamburger half an hour in.
Funny thing is, we probably could have scanned this this gate on our way out after we saved warped from Transport A access.
Oh yeah,
Minor
that's
optimization.
Right. But, I'm not even
Not a big
sure that
deal.
would be an optimization because that would mean we'd face the opposite way from the Violet Gate, which we need to go to, and that would quickly put us outside of scanning range.
A little E-dash here and there, a little instant morph somewhere off some random wall. You know.
I mean, trajectory is
I'm
a
sure there's
huge
some
factor.
way. I'm sure Cat Human's figuring out a route as we speak.
Okay, and that does have the advantage of granting us 2 extra hints in there. Thank you, game. We already knew that. Alright, and the second Violet hint. Foosball and Venomous Pond. Okay, that's interesting. We can't exactly go to Torvis just yet because of our lack of Dark Beam, but that could be an option that opens to us very soon as we get Spider Ball. Yeah, it looks like for now the route is pretty straightforward with the hints we've just gotten.
Mm-hmm.
And
Looks
yeah,
like
that
that
looks
spider?
to be our spider.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, I guess it is a bit out of the way, but
It's not
at
that big
least
of a deal.
we knew where it was immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, better this than it being in in Dynamo Station and needing power bombs.
It is weird to. It is weird to go through like a wind chamber gateway and not go to wind chamber.
Yeah, well, we do not have power bombs for that.
Yeah. Very linear seed so far. It's just that unfortunately the one little branch that you could take, Leaf did, and it was unfortunately the wrong one.
Yeah, sometimes that just happens when routing. One of the dangers.
So they probably feel behind here, but that's okay for them because we still haven't seen what the consequences of this light suit are.
Yeah.
So this still could be a race. So even though Leaf is definitely behind, you never know. Randy could.
Yeah, we're still in the very early stages of this seed. Like we have only ever visited. We only have Aegon access from Temple Grounds for now. We still need to see where our STKs are, so everything could still change. The race is still on.
And so now we go back to Aegon. We grab the Dark Beam. We do Incash. Actually, probably do Warrior's Walk. Actually,
Yeah,
do we do Warrior's Walk first? We grab the Dark Beam, do Incash 4.
no, we grab the Dark Beam first so that we can do Dark Labs after that.
Yeah, Dark. I'm just saying, like, which one? Do we want to do Dark Labs? Like, it's not logic. I mean, I guess it isn't logic, actually, if you go around the other way. But
Yeah, now that
Yeah.
we have Dark Beam, we can use the
how's our
portal and,
E2 E-Tanks? Okay, should be enough.
yeah, and we do have Screw Attack, which helps mitigate the Dark World damage.
So they're getting the bad news.
Yeah.
And then they're going to get the really bad news. I mean,
I mean,
they're going to be a little worried right now, but then they see the supers and like, okay, it's the damage is not too terrible.
yeah, it's definitely manageable to catch up from this.
So routes nicely. We can grab the hint.
Yeah. Grab the hint, take the portal, grab the beam. Hey, we could even do Incash 4.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting. We do Dark Beam and Cash 4. And then I think we just... Do you even do Dark Labs here? You're going to go to Tortoise. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you'd get Emerald right off the bat, too.
Yeah. Alright, Portal Terminal.
I guess a pivot save there wouldn't hurt. Wow. Wow, that's a helpful hint.
Power Bomb exactly 4 rooms away from an E-Tank. We have seen 2 E-Tanks so far. I don't even know where they were.
And even then, I'm pretty sure we would have cleared out a lot of the area surrounding them.
I think one was in TAS, right? The other was where?
No, Test was a missile expansion.
TAS was a missile, yeah. And Screw Attack was Storage Cavern.
B, yeah.
Might actually go into the VOD and check here because it is only 2 E-Tanks, so we could actually speculate. But if they had like a trillion E-Tanks, I wouldn't even bother.
Mm. But yeah, it is alluring to get that Dark Beam, put a pivot save in the safe station next to dueling range, and just Torvis.
I mean, you got Emerald Translator and Torvis, so you're probably gonna stay
Yeah.
there. Probably not gonna pivot.
Yeah,
back.
you got Emerald, you got Supers, you got Boost Ball. You got plenty of things to do there.
Command Center was one of the tanks. Nothing exactly 4 rooms away. No, I don't think anything from Command Center. Where was the other one? Let me check.
Oh no, the light bringer.
No. Shame. Shame. Spam it, chat. Shame.
It might be worth mentioning that this is a Schwartz-generated seed.
Yeah. Do not tempt faith. The other E-Tank was Jump Guardian. No, sorry. No, it was Albert. Sorry. Albert.
Oh,
so
right, yeah.
we have no idea where that power arm is. But not luckily now we can actually focus on, if we see an E-Tank, we can overanalyze it. Oh! Hey!
Wow.
Warriors Walk E-Tank. I get to track E-Tanks right now. I am straight up gonna keep track of those.
Oh! Wow!
Wow, okay, never mind. Battleground fight.
Well, actually, this isn't... Was that exactly 4 rooms away, or...
No, it said exactly, So there's probably...
So there's another E-Tank, like, right out the corner.
What is that?
That
item?
seemed important. It didn't have a glow.
Oh!
That's
mean-
a burger.
Okay, I guess we'll take it why not.
I mean, it does help expedite the ink fight here.
Okay, exactly 4 rooms away from a power wall. I'm actually gonna... We can actually do something important here. Like, maybe Incash 2 is dead. Let me check.
I think Incash 2 is too far from Battleground.
Feeding Pit. Or... Dark Oasis. And Dark Oasis was missile related. So Feeding Pit is dead.
Okay, yeah, that's helpful information.
It could have also been a Morbus, but we know a Morbus is nothing, so...
Oh,
Feeding
is
Pit
nothing?
is dead. That is hilarious.
Drake, I'm pretty sure a Morbus is a suit.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know. It's...
Unless you consider a suit to be nothing, Okay, what do we have here?
Nothing. I'm gonna actually note down. Did y'all calculate that Feeding Pit is dead?
Oh, grapple beam. Debating on whether
You
to
really
grab
should
that.
not have picked that up. Yeah.
I mean, it
Now the
can
rest to
help.
reload, and then
I mean, it can help us in a few climbs, like especially abandoned worksite.
yeah, but now you have to deal pirates with the pirates layer, and this thing loads. And
Grapple
Thank
with
you,
this
Op.
stuff.
thank you.
Well, with screw attack, obviously. Ooh, a little ambitious with this screw attack, but still makes it work. Nice.
So here, I guess we just save warp and Torvis. Wait, is Torvis logical? Yes.
Yes,
supers,
it is.
yes.
We can get there
Supers,
from.
yeah.
I mean,
Because without
not even
supers,
super.
you need a suit, or seekers and boosts.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in the labs. Oh yeah, main reactor. They didn't do main
Yeah,
reactor. Leaf did main reactor, but they did not. And now they have PBs, so it'll be faster.
Yeah, we got quite a few chances at taking out Dark Samus in one shot here.
Oh. We're not
Oh,
cooperating.
she's avoiding us.
Come on. Yep. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, we got a little bit. All right.
A little bit of chip damage.
Wait, Leaf is going to dark. Why are we going to dark world? Oh, are they going Warriors Walk with this immediately? Wait, where's the hint
yeah,
for...
they might.
Oh no,
First
where's the
Spider-Ball?
hint first?
The hint for Spider Ball was in the
Aegon
Aegon
Energy.
controller, I believe.
Wait, what then? Why are they going here? Oh, this is a blunder. There is no reason to go here, no?
Well, besides Warriors Walk.
Yeah, but you know Spider Balls and Temple Grounds just go... Are they just worried that it's like Dynamo Chamber and that this is Power Bombs? Maybe that's what they're worried about. They don't want to. They don't want to get screwed by. This is really conservative, though. Feels a bit too conservative for me. That looked like ammo in main reactor. Am I correct on that?
That's what it was to me.
I guess we'll ask them about that. Is it though, Cat? Because like the hint says Temple Grounds. Like, what are the chances? Maybe they're just hot dogging Wind Chamber. Yeah, I guess it is a long check. I mean, they're gonna find power bombs, and luckily Dark Labs is nothing.
Oh, JhavA's going for the BSJ here.
Are we using Cat Human setup or using Cat Human setup? That's what we're doing. Now we're gonna go back or forward? We're going forward. Oh, okay. So for this fight, Leaf, you want to powerbomb them first, and then shoot the beacons with light beam.
Yeah,
and
but
then,
I don't think they went to go for that PB expansion first.
Oh, they don't have power bombs. That's right. Yeah. Oh, so that's why we grabbed the PB. Okay, my bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, we slid off.
Oh, that was almost it.
Yeah. I think this is probably worth going for because we're never coming back here.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking we could probably get that out of that BSJ with a screw attack and get just enough height. But I'm just speaking off of intuition here. I could be wrong. But yeah, considering our routing options here, this is worth putting at least a few attempts into that.
The only way we're punished for this is if Incash 2 is as an SDK, which is rare.
Mm.
The main thing is JhavA isn't looking in the right spot and keeps turning midair, according to Cat Human Jet. Here we go. Finally up.
Hey, nice.
So this skips boost ball. That's what this trick here does. And we know boost ball is a long way away. So grabbing this now makes sense. E. Oh, do we want to go to Sank? I guess we have Spider Ball.
We have Spider and Power Bombs. That is an option.
It is logical. But, no. Oh, storage.
Oh,
Storage
are
B.
we checking storage B
Yeah,
first?
storage B. Okay, makes sense. Forgot about that. There is a reason to come back to lab. There is a reason to do labs here. Storage B. So storage B, ink, storage B, maybe Spider's Treasure if we really wanted to, but Tortoise is probably also
Uh,
an option. I wouldn't
yeah,
mind
that.
either play here.
Well, yeah, the play holds up in a logical sense. It's just more conservative than how I would play personally, but it still makes sense to play this way. Yeah, it's just being nano.
What, the storage B play or the whatchamacallits play? The
What?
Sank play.
Well, I mean, both plays are the conservative plays. Yes, is what
Or I
I'd
think
be
now's the
referring
best time to grab storage B, I would think.
I mean, yes.
It's like baby
but
conservative. It's like small C conservative. This, I think, big C conservative is probably going, um, Spider Treasure. We're going to Dark World. Where are we going? I don't know what this play is. Do you? Yo, are we doing? Don't tell me we're doing key skip for one. That'd be wild.
Oh. If we were to do gate skip, I'm pretty sure we'd go from the other portal terminal. Just a secret world there. Not too sure what this is about.
Maybe we don't want to do the BSJ and sand processing.
I mean, we have screw attack. We don't need a BSJ.
Yeah, you have to do a BSJ to climb sand processing
Oh,
without
yeah,
the.
that
Yeah,
that
that's
could
what I
be
mean.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
That
a
makes
save
sense.
warp here.
Okay. Okay, off to Torvis. Anything we can do in Temple Grounds? I don't think so. I guess we could do Wind Chamber, but that's really out of the way.
Not really any reason
Can't
to
even
go
do
for
any
that,
FTA
yeah.
stuff. We don't have Emerald till we get to Torvis. Yeah, I think it's just off to Baja Land. That's where we're going.
So I'm guessing. Then I'm guessing reciprocally. Aegon is TGC land.
I guess, sure.
Logically, no, we don't have seekers, and even then, a suit would be very nice for hints.
Yeah, we only have 3 E-tanks, so it'd be a bit rough.
Mm.
That Seekerless, though, is a bit rough. Well, maybe it's not, but it's rough for Baja. That was rough. Yeah, bro, but this is a mentor tournament.
Yeah, there's a significant margin of error to be accounted for.
Also,
Those
hello,
are-
bro, welcome in. Hope
Yeah,
you're
those
well.
are hard tricks.
Hope the corruption run worked out. Bro was doing some corruption hundo. Love to see it. Finally, someone playing the real good Prime game. All right, Detour to Wind Chamber. How do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, it's on the way to Path of Ice, so I guess a peak doesn't hurt.
Yeah, why not?
It's
Key.
just-
That's
it's a red
probably our
key.
hive key. If I were to guess. Yep, that's our hive key.
A hot take, yes, but a correct take, in my opinion.
You see, like, there's this running thing where Prime players will say Echoes is bad, and Echoes players will say Prime is bad, and I
No,
just
but-
want to be the contrarian who says both of them are bad and Corruption is great. Even though I like all
Yeah.
three. All 3 games are based.
No one speaks ill of corruption. Well, that's maybe because no one speaks about corruption, but
We're just gonna ignore
we'll
that
just
fact.
conveniently ignore that.
But real talk though, all 3 games are based. Like, this is disliking any one of the games is uncool and cringe. Bruh is culture though. If you dislike the first two games but only like corruption, you are a special individual and you're cultured. All right. Poison bog is
Missile
a missile.
related. Yep.
That could be seekers. That would suck, but it could be seekers. Looks like beam ammo down there. Oh, battleground was cheaper. I forgot.
Battleground was a power bomb expansion for the. It
Yeah.
was all power bombs.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the key bearer hints and I realized we never wrote it down.
All right, and now we're just getting emerald. And grapple beam proving convenient here.
Great temple, something, and I missed it.
It's Great Temple, Inghive, and Torvis Bog.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going the long way around early Torvis here. E-tank.
Guess we don't know the BSJ to climb it? Or maybe we just want to do this first. Just fine. Our first suit is probably on Worm, bro. If you wanna see some fun things, here you go. Oh, we're just going to Forgotten Bridge. Okay. Intended path.
Yeah. But we do know there is a suit in on Amorbis. Whether it is the logical dark or light suit, that remains to be proven.
Yeah. And we are still on logic when it comes to suits, so.
Yes.
Oh, there's our key.
Oh, there's
I'm
a
guessing that is our Torvis key. No, it's an
No,
Aeon
it's
key,
an Aeon.
thank God.
Okay, just missiles in abandoned worksite. Looks like we're going to go Dark Torvis immediately.
Is that the second Aeon key or the first one?
That is the first one that we've picked up.
Oh, as in like the number.
Oh, I think that was the third one actually.
That was key 3, thank you. Immediately booking it to dark thing. Also, what was
Putrid Alco?
Patriarchal was nothing. Okay.
It was a Dark Beam ammo expansion.
Oh, Venomous Pawn. That's right. Venomous Pawn has something. What was it? Boost Ball.
Oh,
That's
that was
right.
Boost
Okay.
Ball.
Now this makes sense. Complete sense. Yeah. What we're doing here.
I mean, I would have even started going towards Venomous Pond. Would have made traversal through these following rooms easier if we were going the opposite way. And the ability to check storage C right off the bat, too.
Cash B?
Cache B. Yeah, Cache B.
Yeah.
Slip of the tongue there. Well, at least, in my defense, they are 2 one-room super missile locked checks.
Pretty much the entirety of Torvis here is open aside from like some checks in lower Torvis.
Cache A is the seeker locked one near Poisonous Bog. And
The secret list seems pretty simple. If y'all don't know it, check out Cat Human's setup. It's like missile and then you screw attack, and it's like you don't even have to really do anything. It's kind of wonderful.
well, Cache B has a chasm, but it's out of bounds.
We've seen out of bounds this tournament already.
Oh, have we? Nice.
Saving, I'm guessing, for health. I don't see a reason why we'd be leaving Torvis here. Yep, no.
Yeah, no, health and safety too.
Yep. Still no suits.
Because
I wonder if this boost ball is logical without a suit. I imagine it is.
yeah, it definitely is.
That is true, Chaos. That is true.
Well, I mean, there is literally a health and safety warning when you boot up the game. So if you want to stay healthy and safe, you should follow this guideline.
Okay, I think we do just Aegon or Torvus Temple, then Underground Tunnel, and then do we do Lower Torvus? Why not? I guess.
I mean,
If we don't find Seekers, if we find Seekers, then we bail and we get hints, and then we go.
I don't think most of Lord Torvus is logical, actually. No Seekers, no graph boost. But the Emerald hints are invaluable. There are 3, which is quite a lot. So that would require JhavA to pull off either an underwater dash or air underwater.
Yeah. And I think Lower Torvus is the more convenient one as opposed to Spider's Treasure, which is what we'd have to get otherwise.
Alright, nicely done for the super missile timing.
Looks like Leaf is booking it to Torvus too. I guess considering that we didn't have to do, yeah. we're just bailing on labs. So this is actually, like, Leaf's not actually that behind, and the strategic decision to skip those remaining labs checks is actually going to work out here.
Yeah, this is definitely in Leaf's favor here. So
and Torvus Temple was a burger, right?
I think it was, yeah.
There's something that wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Now we're definitely doing Lower Torvus. Wow. Reactor core, so that's... This is opening up in a pretty straightforward manner.
Yeah, this is just the Goo Gaga seed, very linear, very simple. Yeah, probably go mode. Or that suit. Like, oh, actually, let's slow down now. We have a suit. We have a suit to consider.
I mean, if we do find Dark Suit elsewhere, depending on the STK hints.
Maybe we do Underground Tunnel first for that hint, and then we save warp in just before Torvus Plaza.
Yeah, we could do a little scouting ahead.
Rather than just immediately booking it towards hint. Because kind of backtracking for the save here is a little weird.
Well, we can just pivot save. We lay down a pivot, go check our STK hints, write them down, and then just die and respawn here.
I just mean the save station we could have grabbed wouldn't have been very convenient to go back here. Suit and Dark Torvus Arena. Oh my...
Wow.
Literally go where the items are, dude. Like, just go where the items are. Is that logical without Dark Suit? Ooh, that's important information just for the sake of... It
might be. Because maybe the quick kill with power bombs is logical.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not even guaranteed to be Boost Guardian. Could just be the half-pipe item.
Dark Aeon Key.
Oh, wow, another red key. Just barely missing it. Okay, that's true that double damage is listed as a suit, but I've never seen double damage hinted outside of a multi.
Really? Oh, no, my Bruz clarified that for us.
Hmm.
So I was thinking we just save warp right here where JhavA is, but now no, we just open the gate, go to Dark World, do it
Yeah.
immediately.
And then we can save warp from the safe station after we're done with Bruce Guardian.
Yep. Oh no, we're definitely doing arena. I don't think there's a war we're not doing arena. I'm just curious if someone in chat could check out the definitely save here. Yeah, that's good. I like to see it. I'm just sort of curious if someone in chat can open up, or maybe you can, Bella, open up the visualizer and see if this dark suit is logical here in Torvus Arena.
I
If
could
it's the
do that.
boss. If it's the boss. If it's the boss, then yeah, we need to check it. If not, then it's definitely the dark. It's definitely a dark suit.
Hmm.
Never mind. It's
Okay,
the. Yep.
Okay, you know, the power bomb trick is intermediate combat.
Still probably want to do the fight. Now that we have the suit, it is definitely logical.
Oh, was it the half pipe then?
Yeah, it was half pipe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Do we do the plaza checks here?
Not
Now is
immediately, I
probably the
think.
best time to do them in most situations, no?
I mean, I guess, but we know where most of our major items are. I'd say we just
Oh, we
immediately
have
go.
dark suit, that's right.
I'd say we just go for STK hints as soon as possible, and that will help us determine what we need and what we don't. If we need something that isn't yet hinted, we just we will be thorough. But if we don't, we just book it. Oh, and unfortunately, Leaf being in a tight spot with health here, we're gonna have to wait in a safe zone. Oh, that's tight. Is that an E-tank in there? Oh no.
No. My rationale for maybe grabbing those things there is that imagine if no keys are in Torvus for a moment. Then it's like, all right, well, and one of the keys is a light suit lock. It's like, well, now you've just opened these two checks, and it's like kind of putrid.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's why you'd pivot save. If you
Well, you would
have
want to go towards the keys. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's yeah.
like getting the knowledge of STK hints as soon as possible lets us determine what is needed and what is not needed, and that will play a huge role in how we route.
Yeah, I'm mostly talking about in terms of like gambles. I don't know. What's a better gamble here?
Well, if we're gonna gamble, we might as well know what we're getting ourselves into, right?
Yeah, but we're gambling to gamble. We're gambling to what the gamble is going to be. You know what I mean? That's what I'm basically asking. Like, what's the likelihood?
Ah. Ooh, this might be tight for Leaf here. Yeah, there's no. Okay, thankfully it opened immediately. Just out of reach for the charge beam's attraction. to get the health drop here. Wow. Okay, that's better. Because just a red drop is uncharacteristic for Echoes.
Oh, challenge missing.
If you can shoot 5 Seekers in the air straight up and not hit the targets, you get no down payment!
Okay, good. No more challenge missing. I miss what was in more ritual grounds.
Just
Probably not important if we're not grabbing it, but if it's unlimited missiles, I would like to. Was that a force morph? That might have been a force morph right there.
That was a force morph, I believe.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Echoes force morphs. Really rare. Alright, should be
as
starting
rare
at
as
number
you'd
8.
think.
Alright, number 8.
Alright. Transit station.
Number 9. 100 Temple Axis. Number 1.
Under transit 1. Wow. Dark Laboratories is loaded.
Hey!
Hey!
Entrance.
Darth Tank entrance. Mine shaft. That's free.
Temple Access.
O'Lear.
The number 7 should be
Gathering Hall. Wow. Those are
not too bad.
Nice STKs. I think we have all that we need. Like,
I'm just happy to see. No, we don't. I mean, we have to get the Aegon keys now. Aegon key go mode.
Oh yeah, Hive entrance. I forgot.
Yeah. Darth Dank entrance. My beloved.
Well, yeah. The nice thing is we have 2 of the 3 keys. Oh yeah, I'm not sure what JhavA is going for here.
Maybe missed a key.
Oh yeah, that might be.
Or just wants to die, or I don't know.
I mean, if we wanted to die, the Dark Sentinels are much faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point, resetting would have been faster than depleting the entire health with just phase on. But then again, dying to the laser beams in that room with the Ink Sentinels is just much faster. Because you can get rid of E-tanks within seconds if you get stuck in the crossfire.
Okay, so I think you grab all the Torvis keys here, and do we do Plaza? What do you think? Do you want to do Plaza here? We need light suit.
We might as well, yeah, because we still have one unhinted item we need to go after.
Looks like they're not going to elect not to do it. That's fine. A little bit aggressive routing, but that's okay. Because we need the hint, or like we'd like to grab the hint for the Aegon key.
The ones in Lower Torvis.
Yeah.
Heck, if
how diabolical do you want to be? Do you want to gamble for Chica having the last Aegon key? That would be absolutely putrid.
That would be rancid.
Yeah.
I mean, the C's got to throw in a wrench at some point, right? Right.
Torvis Keys, Great Temple, Inghive, and Torvis Bog. So we know that that Mining Plaza key was an
Inghive. Yeah.
And then Hydro Chamber Station. Hydro Station something, I don't know what this. I keep I get the words mixed up.
Hydro Dynamo Station, I think.
Hydro Dynamo Station, yes.
Yeah, it's Hydro Dynamo Station and then Hydro Chamber storage for Alpha
Yeah.
Block, I think. Right. Just, I think a little bit too early on these air underwater.
So Leaf is just, I don't know, 5 minutes behind?
Yeah,
Maybe a little longer?
they've been catching up pretty nicely.
Yeah, mostly just because of the labs stuff that JhavA did. They didn't do.
Hey, there we go.
All right. There's the E-tank, Hydrodynamo station.
Just mind the missile count. Oh, well, we're not even gonna bother with the secret doors at all. I mean, yeah, we can just go around. Yeah, it's true. It's something that I've noticed too, is that the seekers underwater for this door specifically tend to be a lot more consistent when we're doing it with air underwater. Alright, just gonna take some time to open the portal. Good decision.
We have to go to Dark Roll anyway.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, at least we just grab the hint from here. Oh!
Taurus
Dark
Bog and
Aegon
Dark
Waste.
Aegon Waste? Did it say Dark Aegon Waste?
Yes, it did.
That's in cache too, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't know whether it's 2 and 1 or 1 and 2.
We have 2 of the keys already. We have Torvus Grove and Forgotten Bridge. That's in cache too.
Oh, right.
Oh my god, we're in go mode.
Oh.
We're in go mode. We don't even need to read hints at all.
Wow. 120 go mode.
Not bad. Dark Oasis was... What was Dark Oasis? Missile
related, I think.
So it's dead.
Annihilator was hinted at some point, I think.
Yeah, it was hinted at...
It was in... Oh, it's in Reactor Core.
Reactor Core. So yeah, we do Gathering Hall. We do Lower Torvus. We
go straight to
Training Chamber, Sank, Annihilator, and then just grab the key and go do Worm, then back to Sank to grab Hive Entrance, etc., etc.
Yeah. I mean, I still say it's good content when we see a jet seed like this, especially after you were mentoring someone through a bombs in in portal chamber light kind of seed. Just showing a broad display of how bad it can get and how good it can be. Just
Mistle was in was Plaza Axis. For those of you who don't know, you can activate this crystal by screwing attack into it.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to do.
The hitbox reaches behind the force field. Yeah.
Yeah, and dark and some of these light crystals are weak to screw attack for some reason.
Because this is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the Nintendo GameCube. And it could not feel jet, but you can't deny that routing was fairly straightforward, except for one fork in the road that unfortunately wasn't against Leaf's favor.
Maybe not jet, but linear, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Very,
think
very
yeah,
linear.
that was the word I was looking for. Thank you. Linear is absolutely the right word for it. Alright, opting to use the slope jump to climb the room. Can be a little tricky as the standable spot on top of this sort of energy laser is a little bit tight. Oh, just barely. Right, and in the meantime, it looks like Leaf is about to go fight Spider Guardian, Boost Guardian themselves.
Mhm. I'm gonna go into the VOD and just check out some things. For the heck of it. Cheeseburger and Plaza Access.
We have the power bombs actually. Oh, we have one. Thank goodness.
Actually, I'm wondering if it was maybe better because we have to go back to Sank entrance, dive entrance anyway. Maybe we'll grab Annihilator before we do this lower Taurus cleanup. So we have to back out of Sank anyway. I wonder if that would
yeah,
have been slightly faster in some rooms.
I mean, I don't know. We need to get Annihilator first anyways. So,
Like, I mean,
yeah.
instead of, like...
Ooh, hold on. Okay, never mind, we're good. So, yeah, Leaf,
Uh-oh.
we just utilized the knowledge that boosting into these central pillars here destroys them, be it Boost Guardian or yourself. Oh, Boost Guardian is not playing nice against Leaf today. Yeah, unfortunately, the power bomb does not work in this phase. So yeah, something I would recommend for this boss fight, if you can't do the power bomb strat, you can unmorph during the boost phase and keep screw attacking, like along the arena, to stay off the ground as much as possible, and avoid damage from boosting.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Sorry. I was forgetting, like, we have to go... I literally stated the route earlier when I said, when we got into go mode, it's like, we do Lower Taurus, we grab Annihilator Transit Station, then go to Aegon, finish Aegon, then come back the same way we came, Hive Entrance. And I believe that should be the last key for us.
Okay, we're good.
Sank Energy Controller. Yeah, Sank Energy Controller, save warp. Yeah. So yeah, never mind. I don't know what came over me. My analysis today has been lackluster, but that's okay. Thankfully, my good buddy Bello.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I've also made plenty of mistakes. Mostly due to foregoing, but still.
So Taurus is done. We shan't return.
Yeah, it's also happy to see that Leaf has clutched out Bomb Guardian, Boost Guardian. My tongue is not on today. I am sorry.
We should be save warping here, no? What's faster here?
I
Oh,
mean,
we didn't do Putrid Alcove, I guess. Or no, I don't know what we're doing.
Did do Putrid Alcove.
I imagine we're going for hints here, but I wonder if save warping is faster from that location.
I mean, we can go directly to Sank and get Annihilator.
I'm talking about Leaf here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't have STK hints, it's probably would be the better thing to do right now.
I'm
Considering
wondering
we
which
have-
direction is faster, save warping or going through the front of Torvis. That's what I'm asking. But we're not doing that. Where are we going now? We're not doing either.
Oh, JhavA is struggling to get missile drops. I would recommend the bamboos on the top floor actually for missile drops. Because
Where is
those
Leaf going here? What is... Why didn't we go this direction just from Forgotten Bridge? Did we hot dog something? Guessing we just hot dog something.
Wow, and getting prime drop system there. Okay, good. All is good.
Ah, lowered the gate. Probably
Oh, yeah.
why.
Could be it.
You know, we probably should have checked Defiled Shrine. Because you know what could be Defiled Shrine? Double damage.
Could be.
I was too quick to delete some entries off the list. Some of these should have been it could be unlimited missiles in like Dark Oasis. You never know.
I mean,
Or,
we already do have unlimited beam ammo, which in my opinion is the most important out of the 3 multiplayer items.
Double damage I think is probably a bit better if I were to guess.
I mean, yeah, but it does mess up with a few damage-based strats like DS4 skip, for instance.
You just have to adjust the number though.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I just didn't see it that way. Guess probably goes to show that I don't really play with with multiplayer pickups that much. But yeah, what bro is saying is true. I did not consider that.
Mostly because the drop system is actually just excellent for beam ammo.
Yeah.
Like it's unambiguously awesome for beam ammo. They made sure of it. Whereas sometimes the drop system for power bombs and missiles is
I mean, it's fine if you have 0.
Wasn't this oh main that
No,
was main
that's,
research, yeah. Okay. What was main
no,
research? I missed it.
Main research, I missed it
I don't
too.
even think they looked at it, there's no point.
Yeah.
Nice camera out of bounds. Leaf getting the fun news.
I forgot
But
about
as soon as
that.
Leaf steps into Gathering Hall, they should realize that Inkesh 2 is at him.
Well, the true Metroid is the friends we made along the way, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Down.
Good old down moment in this this room. Huh. So opting to do it the intended way. I respect it.
Found a good cycle too. Holy crap! Wow, that was like
Wow.
about as
That
fast
was
as you can get it.
clean.
Yeah.
And Annihilator is in our possession. Forgot there was an intended way. Honestly, mood. That right there is a randomizer mood.
The intended, like, spider puzzles are actually kind of, like, detailed and intricate and, like, pretty cool. Annoying to do, but, like, kind of cool in their own way.
I mean, they're cool the first time you do them.
Oh, do we reset after picking up... Leaf reset after picking up Devaltron. Interesting. I thought they were just going to stay. What was the last position they saved?
I think Torgus entrance. Oh no.
Is that unlimited missiles?
Might have been right after...
Oh, we want this item. Oh, we don't have power bombs. It looks like just a normal missile, but it might just be...
you mean in Hall of Combat Mastery?
Yeah. Maybe we're just looking for...
No, that's just missile, yeah.
Yeah. So why are we fighting these dudes? Powerbomb expansion? Oh yeah, powerbomb probably. There it is.
There we go.
Oh, they didn't check future alcove. Okay. They just hot dogged it. Now they're going back for it. And now I'm guessing they're just doing extra checks, so they're going to check cache and then probably go to Lord Tarvis.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have Seekers, so...
Yep. E.
Just some E-Tank. Not unwelcome. I always could use some more energy.
So, we
oh wow, that was
portal in cache 2, fight Horm.
Grab Mineshaft SDK as well.
Mineshaft SDK. Actually, probably want to grab... I don't actually know which one's better to grab first. Doesn't matter, I don't think. No, you want to do this first, because then Portal Terminal into Mineshaft is cleaner.
And then Mineshaft back into Sank.
Yep. Into Darth Deck entrance, into Sank Temple.
And that was just what we like to call a portal high five. One player going in the dark world and the other in the light world at the same time. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, those phase-on canisters do hurt, and it's very easy to accidentally set them off when boosting next to them. Come to think of it, the boost ball hitbox is pretty uncharacteristically large in this game compared to the likes of Echoes or Corruption. Echoes or Prime or Corruption, where it's basically direct contact.
Well, you don't really need a large hitbox when you deal 2 trillion damage per frame.
Well, not in Corruption.
To a giant dragon. Well, you never know. Maybe they left that bit in when you're fighting Ridley, but they just didn't let you morph. We can ask. Miguel to investigate.
I mean, you also don't get boost ball either, supposedly. So. Alright, and there it is, the long coveted Dark Aegon Key 2.
I don't see a way Leaf comes back here. I think it's just very clear that they're just behind at this point.
Yeah.
I was hoping the
They-
Aegon key wouldn't be in like the perfect location, which is in cache 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Leaf to catch up from now on. They got they're at 4 STKs behind. You still need to get to Sank and find an Annihilator.
Is going
Well,
this way faster?
I want to say no, just because we have to deal with the 3 locks in Phazon grounds.
And in terms of rune number, it's it's an equal distance. So. And also traversing these rooms is, I'm pretty sure it's also slower than just doing it the other way around. Like the rooms, like you just boost through Dark Oasis and just boost through Oasis Access and then and then boost through whatever that room is before
Yeah, boost through
more phase inside.
Doomed Entry.
So now we get some Worm Jam. Training Chamber hint. Started with Training Chamber. Alright, let's see what we got. Progressive Suit and G Thanks game.
Wow. Thanks, game. Some stroke of bad luck. The only
Does that
hint
mean the suit? That mean there's 3 suit hints in this pool? That's funny.
Yeah,
I guess that makes
correct.
sense because yeah.
Well, one of them was the Amorphous hint.
Are we
Which just
honestly going to
happened to
Sank
be-
right now? No.
No, I don't think that's a good play.
Oh, we want the hint. We really do want the. I guess it's easy to say in retrospect.
Well, the hint and the STKs. Pretty sure Leaf now having the STK hints. There's not much of a reason to not clean them up right now.
I guess it is for only one item. The hint only is for one item, so like. But at the same time, the hint is one of the hints is guaranteed to be an Aegon key hint. So, I don't know, because we are only looking for hint for one item, and at that point, which is more check dense? Like it's basically a check, right? And at that point, you want to go for check dense stuff. So I guess that makes sense to go here, but it's also not that check dense in Sank, especially
Yeah,
without
and
Cobalt.
we
So
still need to get our STKs here, which we know where they are now from Leaf's perspective.
also we have SDKs in Lower Torvis, so why not just stay in Lower Torvis?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I mean, I thought you were also saying that like there's Sank keys as well, like there's a transit
Oh no,
station
no,
key.
I was talking about the Torvis STKs.
Wait, was that unlimited missiles in main reactor?
I'm not sure.
I'll check the VOD.
No, I
Kinda
think that
looked
was a
like
red key.
No, it can't be a red key. 5 keys are in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it can be. Sorry, it could be a red key. Okay, my bad. It actually could be one of the hive keys in the Sank.
Oops, overshot the boost. Looks like we didn't get the chance to witness Wormscape, unfortunately.
It's unlimited missiles.
Oh wow.
Okay. You have to skip 2 trillion cutscenes there. It's funny. Alright, main
Always gotta love
research. Unlimited missiles. So that means Zing, Reliquary, and Accursed Lake are most assuredly dead, as well as Dark Oasis. And I'm only keeping track of them because why not?
Oh, that's an interesting method Leaf is showing off right there.
Yeah, you can jump on this. And then
Triple
you screw
bomb
attack
jump onto the spider rail ball, directly into unmorphing and jumping. Nice. I was not aware of that method.
So yeah, in terms of majors, just Echo Visor, Cobalt, Cannon, Gravity, and double damage.
I mean,
That's it.
yeah. If we can even consider the multiplayer items in Cannonball as majors.
I think the game does. I think a major, or actually I don't know if it counts as a major. Probably not. No, that doesn't make sense. If it does, then... Wait. Was that a visor? No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, no, that's what they were doing. They were just confused about... Oh, we were just really continuing to sank here, yeah. Ugh. We gotta ask
Yeah,
them
I
about
don't.
that.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't feel comfortable with
With
underwater
grapplings.
movement to get into
Yeah, I
dark.
think that's the most likely.
Maybe. Or maybe didn't know how to maybe didn't know how to get to one of the portals.
Mm. Yeah, that could be a reason. Yeah, just a missile in there. Okay, so that's all
Maybe
right.
just to build the dungeon or the screw attack bonk to get through the whatchamacallit's catacombs
Oh yeah, the
gate for the
catacombs
portal.
gate. But even then, wouldn't it just takes a bomb to do Gathering Hall portal?
Yeah,
Oh, but maybe he doesn't know the screw attack manipulation to get out from the other side.
maybe. We'll have to ask because I can't see a justification for going here. Now we're scanning this. Ugh.
Well, any justification that isn't not knowing a certain trick.
What was that? That looked like something.
Where in Dynamo works?
Yeah, maybe it was just stream fuzziness. We're not going back for it. I'll take a look later. Alright, my favorite room in the game time. Darth Deck entrance.
Yeah, that's gonna be our 7th SCK, which then only leaves. Let me open the dock here. O'Lear and Temple Access. So yeah, it's just gonna be a straight shot towards O'Lear, save warp in, and we're just finishing the game.
The one thing that I hate about the drop system in Echoes is that like once you have one or once you have enough of something, which is one for power bombs, it just does not drop power bombs. It's like you have 1 out of 10 power bombs. It's like, no, I'm not gonna drop more power bombs for you. And then you end up just like hunting power bombs after every power bomb you use.
Yeah, well, at least the nice thing is that there's almost always a crate or an enemy that's easy to kill along the way, so...
Yeah, but at that point, you might as well not pick up extra power bombs. Might as well just get 3 for final bosses and then just never pick up any expansions. Unlike in Prime, where it's like, no, please, Jesus, give me as many power bomb expansions as you can.
Well, yeah, it's more room dependent in Prime, but
We have
yeah,
been
oh,
hacked.
yeah.
This is so cool. I love that this exists. There's just like one singular enemy that does this, and they spend all a bunch of time doing this HUD. effort in the HUD, and it's like totally unnecessary. But I'm glad they did it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's one of the more annoying enemies. Rest bits just do not let us rest.
I wonder if JhavA and Astral feel behind. Because you ask racers,
Yeah, and
every time they say, I just felt behind. It's like,
I'm
why?
good.
You just, you god routed the entire thing. It's like, well, I don't know. I know Leaf and Leno probably feel behind because of the, like, that one makes sense. Because of the lap
Because of
split,
the
but,
early,
yeah, the
yeah,
lap
of the
split.
early laps blender.
This was Schwartz.
Schwartz Gandhi.
Yeah.
Oh, nice routing option here by JhavA, opting to use the portal in Hive Dynamo Works.
Yep. Makes sense.
I like it. It's not one you get to see very often, too.
I don't know if it's actually faster to do this rather than just take the portal downstairs and then take the elevator up.
I mean, it's debatable.
Yeah, it's probably negligible. Maybe a few seconds here or there.
Leaf, unfortunately, dealing with the visual cue of deceit.
I don't know, man. That visual cue seems consistent for me, if I recall. Wasn't too bad.
It's been inconsistent for quite a few people. A bit further than it should actually be from the damage trigger.
Hmm. Holding up helps, according to Op.
Yeah, I've also found that that letting go of R slightly also helps, just so as to not immediately attract back down to the lower rail. I've had more consistent results with that. Maybe that's been placebo. I don't know. Oh well, unfortunately for Leaf, that was just a red key, but not the one we needed.
I missed a red key? Or was that red key?
Yeah, there was a red key in ATS. Dark Taurus key 2, I believe.
On the ledge?
On the screw attack
Yeah.
wall, yeah.
I was VOD diving. My favorite kill in the game. Just absolutely bodying the quad with the cannon.
Mm.
Oh, what was Vault?
Oh well, it's just...
More VOD diving for me.
I mean, yeah, I guess we can afford to VOD dive, given the rest of the seed is pretty uneventful. We just grab.
If it was
last
anything,
TK.
they would have gotten it. So I'm just gonna assume it was nothing. Like if it was literally anything, even if it was a cannon, they probably would have gotten it.
Yeah.
Actually, no. If it was cannon, maybe they wouldn't have gotten it. Never mind. I will VOD dive.
All right, and with that, that is our last STK. Thank you, Lear.
All my homies love O'Lear.
You're dang right we do. In this household, we appreciate O'Lear for what they bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
They are words, and they serve us well. So now it's just a straight shot to the safe station, and we'll get started on our final bosses. I know a bit of a beginner's mistake here when routing that room. Going to the other side, it's always faster to go from to just boost to the other side if you're coming from watch station access. Just boost to the other side and use the tunnel there, so that you don't have to go across the bridge across the middle of the room. Just a few seconds save, but still pretty significant.
Wait, have we cleared most of... I think we've cleared most of, Sank. So that means the hive key is Sentinel's Path, Dynaworks Boss, Airy, Sank Map, Sank Entrance, or Main Gyro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because we've seen Sank cleanup from Leaf's perspective.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, there's more checks than I thought, but yeah. Let's go check what Vault is. Also, what was ATS barrier?
I can't say I've caught wind of that.
I will dive for it, because why not? We're just waiting for JhavA to just go beat the game.
Yeah, well, maybe another seed, KR. Maybe Reed will generate us another treat.
I'm happy. I got Darth Dank entrance. That's my room.
Yeah, that was like the worst offender, and given
Yeah.
the hints that we've gotten, it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah. Seeker missiles locking
Wow.
onto the quad. That's funny. All right, now stay
Seeker.
there, stay there, stay there. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh. Does it lock the entrance door?
Yes, it locks
dang.
both doors.
Oh, we might have to fight him.
It's okay, we can just
Come on.
wait it to walk onto the.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
there we go.
Okay, that's better. So opting to do the upper layer puzzle, not sure why.
Vault was a missile. Maybe might just actually be doing area here. Which is unfortunate.
So maybe Kara will get their wish after all.
We're setting up just in case they find Echo.
Yeah, that's right. We don't have Echo, so...
Missile in ATS barrier. Leaf did not get the key hints. Leaf instead elected to do Sank instead of Lower Torvis. And we don't know why, because they should be able to at their skill level to do it. I do not believe the screw attack bonk is too difficult, nor is the screw attack to open the
I mean,
crypt gate.
yeah. Alright. This is looking good for... Oh, and I just had to say something.
The key is you want to get
Curse, everyone.
close to the... Like, you want to be close so that the laser just hits the lip of the...
Yeah, it's the body of
Yeah.
Emperor Ing. But that's okay, we got unlimited Annihilator shots, so we can just fire away, and it'll most likely hit the tentacles.
Oh, they're gonna do Temple Grounds cleanup now.
Oh.
That's the sound that hot dogging makes. I mean, it's not hot dogging. It's just a poor routing choice, unfortunately. Ooh, they don't have power bombs. This drop system.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, they could have spent a little extra time in
Energy
the
control.
arrival, yeah, because the crates there have a special drop script. I mean, if you're not full on missile, they always give you 10 missiles, and if you're full on missiles, they always give you a power bomb. And if you're full on both, well, they give you nothing. You lose.
What do you think about Sky Temple being upside down?
It's neat.
I wonder how they came to that. I wonder if they... Oh, Pod W is... ammo. I never understood why people preferred the super missile method over the annihilator method until I played on the controller. Cat Human said, I'm a little sad you're starting to play on controller. I liked the keyboard gaming. I think you have to claw grip it with annihilator or something like that.
I don't know. I never needed to claw grip it for.
Wait, hold on. Oh, super. Wait. Preferred
Yeah.
the super missile method over the annihilator method. I don't have my controller with me. I can't look at my hands. See what. Maybe just harder to spam.
I mean, yeah, it definitely takes a lot of finger strength to spam on a keyboard. Because like on a controller, you're just gripping it around your hands. You can just use your finger. With a keyboard, you might just need to put your forearm into it.
Chat. Predictions. Gambus. 0 points because we don't have the feature. Standard or no? Vote now on your phones.
Well, all
Are
I
you a
can
believer
see,
or a hater?
all I can see is that JhavA just does not care one bit about the damage.
Oh, hold on, dark visor. It's always spooky
Okay,
when you open
great.
up the dark visor and you're blinded. Never mind, chat. You already lost. Oh,
Man. No. It's
okay,
over.
chat. You won. All right.
It's over. RNG being RNG.
I thought the dark beam method was consistent.
It is pretty consistent, but this is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the Nintendo GameCube. If the game decides you don't win, you don't win.
It's not a guarantee. Okay.
It is a lot less risky though, which makes it more consistent in turn.
JhavA is the wrong beam out right now. What's the correct beam?
Annihilator. Obviously.
Yeah, Annihilator is because you can Sonic Boom when she drops. Oh, we're doing Aegon cleanup. Oh, pain.
Yeah,
We're gonna
no.
last location the hints. That's, I mean, well. I think it's simply because Annihilator beam is the coolest beam.
Yeah, and you get to keep the shape of the beam that you last used in the ending cutscene. So it just looks like you're returning everything but keeping Annihilator for yourself.
Which is based. Burgle at Annihilator from the Luminoth. Alright, mining station B. Looks like an E? Or is that? I have no idea.
Lets you use Annihilator in Corruption. Actually, would Annihilator in Corruption be better than Hyper Beam? I don't think
No.
so.
No. Nothing's better than Hyper Beam. Chica's dead.
Chica is our local fast food joint cashier guarding a cheeseburger.
I think 2 more shots and then it's GG. Yep, 1 more.
Yep.
I literally could not see what was in mining station B. I will VOD die for this. I am that curious. I must collect all the tracking.
All right. Just need to spread pellets, and this will be all over.
E.
And that
GG.
is GG's.
Oh, I do not have the controller open to mark them done. We want to do that as quickly as possible.
I have tapped the button. It's just
Okay.
slow.
Good. Just making sure.
Oh, thank you, Op.
So they have yet to forfeit, or they might not forfeit. They might just finish. Sometimes you just don't have the. Sometimes you just don't have the chat open. But it looks like Leno said GG, so they probably know, but they might just be playing out the scene, which is respectable. Perfectly fine. Nope. Forfeit.
Nope.
We are done.
All right, so we'll have them both here in the booth very shortly for an interview.
And we want to mark the coaches or the mentors done as well.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yep, I did that. I got you.
Thank you. All right, and speaking of which, hello, JhavA. GG's.
Hey, GG's.
And now we have the rest of the squad, Astral, Leno, and Leaf. Welcome and GG's.
GG's, Leaf and Leno.
GG's. Well done on that.
Thank you. Ugh. That was such awful early game. Oh my gosh.
Really? Why would you think that?
How about the Dark Beam in Junction site locked by the Amber in GFMC that locked Supers in Sandcash, that locked Light Beam in Storage C, that locked Spider in Wind Chamber Gateway, and no PB expansions.
Oh yeah, I guess that was indeed a lot of back and forth, but
Yeah.
It was pretty linear, I guess. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be behind because I hot dog something. It's like, no, we're just moving. I guess that's the way I'm thinking about it. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, there was only like really one fork in the road, and that's where we saw the first divergence. Whether we do labs first after Bomb Guardian, I think was the fork in the road.
Yeah.
Or Temple Grounds first. Yeah, and unfortunately, one of these options was the wrong one, and Leno and Leaf, you took it. So, what encouraged you to choose that option over going back to Temple Grounds?
In my case, it felt like it was a similar amount of checks that could be done between two, because you had bioenergy, you had information on what's behind a dark beam. Versus going back for the labs. We were kind of hoping for a power bomb. It was a big thing before hitting
right,
GFMC.
yeah. Before hitting GFMC in the hopes of being able to get Dynamo Chamber.
Yeah.
Dynamo Chamber and go through Wind Chamber to check what's there.
Yeah, that would also be a nice thing.
Did we ever figure out what was in Dynamo Chamber? I don't think we did.
It was a light ammo or dark ammo or something like that. It was
okay.
It was irrelevant.
We picked up on our way back to Aegon after getting Spider Ball.
In case anyone wants to know, double damage was on quad.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we weren't getting that.
Stream pretty soon.
Wow.
So
PTE for
because at the time that we would have done Bomb Guardian and Jump Guardian, there weren't really that many checks in labs to do. It was just CMS, Command Center, and then bioenergy, right?
Yeah, logical ones. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think that would be like a huge difference, I guess.
Yeah, we think that even at the time, Temple Grounds is probably the best play. I think the
main deterrence that I pointed out while that was happening was the lack of beams for labs. because that
Yeah.
leaves a lot of orphan checks if we do last first.
Oh,
Like if storage C was nothing, then it's a perfectly fine play. It's like okay.
I just saw that.
So it wasn't like so it was like even it was only 3 checks, and compared to Temple Grounds where you had Hive Chamber A, B, GFMC, comm area, transport A access. So you had plenty of checks in Temple Grounds. It's just objectively more, but storage C made it unbelievably punishing. It would have been just like, oh, we're behind maybe a minute or two, and then it's like, oh no, we're now behind by like 5.
Yeah.
So that's what made it extra punishing. If like storage C was nothing, then I think it would have been fine. But the nail in the coffin really was just the Aegon key being in like in cache 2.
And in cache 2.
I mean,
Or rather, the nail in the coffin was the hint in Gathering Hall for the Aegon keys. And that's where the run pretty much ended for you guys, because like you guys decided to go Sank instead of staying Lower Torvis, and we at the time thought that was a mistake. But
So
clearly,
there's actually there is reasoning behind this. We were looking for the gravity boost to make Gathering Hall.
Oh yeah, make it
a
easier.
thing. Like there is
my underwater tech is not good right now.
Okay.
Yeah. We could have possibly taken the vanilla route through Training Chamber, and then looped around that way. But then that would have been kind of
Yeah,
so,
that's pretty slow.
Yeah. So we
We
just decided,
thought
okay.
the reason that was sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we were just banking on gravity boost being kind of anywhere, and then the third Chicka key happened, and they're like, okay, well that's a problem. And then the Chicka hint came up. We're like, okay, well that's dodge a bullet kind of sort of.
Oh, where was that?
That was MSB. Powerbomb expansion on the War Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, did not check that. We were long gone before that.
You guys like JhavA and Astral. You guys just pretty much linear blaze through the seed. I don't think there was like a single error in routing. Maybe we could nitpick like a conservative check there if you like.
Yeah,
if we really wanted to nitpick, like, oh, maybe you could have done Spider's Treasure before
like
Torvis, but like, nah, whatever.
Storage B
It was
or
fine.
something like that before going for Torvis, but something like that. But
Yeah, but like even then, I was like, that's okay. I don't mind it.
the hint.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we pretty much figured that we saw Screw Attack and beeline straight for GFMC compound, which objectively was like probably not the great play, but it turned out to be the absolute correct play with that Amber being where it was.
Yeah.
They
didn't do GFMC after.
No, we went to Aegon first. Like we did the Jump Guardian loop, then Bomb Guardian, and then went back.
Yeah, okay.
And then we cleared out everything except for Dynamo Chamber in Temple Grounds, and then had to go back for that super missile.
Mostly because the missile launcher was locking Screw Attack.
Yep.
And so we had to figure out the logic for that, I assume, is why we didn't even bother with GFMC.
I also don't love doing GFMC before doing Jump Guardian, especially with I figured we didn't have bombs or anything to check comm area. We didn't have a power bomb for Dynamo Chamber. There just weren't that many checks in logic other than GFMC. But yeah, that would have been a much better play for this specific seed.
Hindsight's always 20/20 like that.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
It would have been the god route to like immediately go to GFMC and just ignore logic. That would have been that would have been incredible, actually. Because like that's like, yeah, like you said, that's like literally the only thing holding you back. It would have been incredible if somebody actually went and got Amber there.
So I guess my question is, did you resort to air underwater, or did you resort to underwater dashes to break
Air
lower
underwater.
Torvis? Okay.
I actually didn't see where gravity was on the credits. I forgot to look for it.
Gravity boost was in Fortress Transport Access.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh, man.
Y'all would have.
So it really just wants you to go through Lord Torvis, like, or actually no, it doesn't necessarily want you to do it because
That is terrible.
yeah.
Yeah. we
So
weren't getting
this seed threw hands, and then when it was done, it threw more hands. It was out for blood today.
It was like, you guys want your multiplayer items? Go fight Quad.
I got the one I care about.
Yeah, I like unlimited beam ammo too. I would have loved unlimited missiles, but I never found it.
Unlimited missiles is on main research.
Made research here.
Oh my god, I passed it and didn't look because we were in go mode.
Yep.
I wouldn't have even picked it up if you were at
The
that point.
comment
honestly.
was, "I'm not even gonna look at that. I don't care."
Yeah, I was like, if this is a multiplayer item, I'm gonna be a little peeved. But I think that was the right play. I didn't know
Yeah.
how close the race was.
Not at
One
all.
more question for Leaf and Leno. You guys did Warriors Walk rather than what was the thing? The issue that we had with Warriors Walk.
Probably
Warriors
storage
over
C.
Storage C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did
Storage
storage-
C?
We did Storage C before Warriors Walk because we wanted the light beam to be able to check doomed entry.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
and-
Leaf didn't
and
do
like-
that.
Yeah.
Leaf did Warriors Walk first before doing before grabbing the whatchamacallits, the spider ball. So y'all didn't get the spider ball.
Wait, are
well-
we remembering this right?
I might not be remembering. I'm pretty sure because you guys. I'm pretty sure it was like instead of going to save warp and then going to spider ball, y'all did
Mhm.
Warriors Walk and then got spider ball after, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So after picking up the supers from Sand Cache, we were already kind of sort of right there. So we did Portal Terminal. We got the Portal Terminal hint. Did Warriors Walk because we were already kind of close, and then we saw the main power bombs at Battleground because we were trying to deduce the energy tank logic. Because we saw.
Do you know where the
energy
E-Tank was?
Well, it had to be in Feeding Pit. It absolutely
Yes,
had to be in
okay.
Feeding Pit.
Yeah.
Did you guys figure that out in the middle of the race? Because I haven't listened down.
I
to the
mean-
question.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
We figured it out, but also we were kind of like, doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
I mean, it
But,
tells you Feeding Pit's dead, which is nice.
Yep. Yep. That was good. But yeah, the general feeling was we're already kind of right here. If it's in Warriors Walk and we saved warped away, that's already going to be really bad. And we knew we already ceded a lot of time. We felt with our early routing because of the screw attack going to Aegon.
What
right
was
away.
what were you thinking was in Warriors Walk? Sorry.
The Warriors Walk could have been the Spider Ball.
No.
So we were thinking, yeah. So if Warriors Walk is there, it's Spider Ball. We just get Dark Beam right away, and then we follow that up to Ink Cache 4, and then we just do the routing after that.
Spider Ball was hinted.
Yeah, so yeah, I was actually gonna ask, did you guys
I
get?
thought it was
the
hinted
spider
before
hint?
as well.
It was hinted in
We
Aegon
got the
Energy.
hint.
Aegon Energy.
We got the
Aegon
hint
Energy
after
told you
we,
it was in Temple Grounds,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
and
so
I thought you guys scanned it, which is why we were
did
confused.
we did see that hint. That's right.
Okay, so it was Odd Dog.
at that point, like when we had already gone through Temple Grounds, and like knew that power bombs weren't in logic. We actually didn't check power bombs. We went straight for Wind Chamber Gateway.
Yeah, which we
Um,
thought was the correct play.
Yeah, like there was only one place it could be that was in logic with everything.
The only thing that it could have been that could have screwed you guys is if Warriors Walk was something that unlocked Spider in Temple Grounds.
Like yeah, if that was power bombs.
There was
Yeah.
actually something I hypothesized. If Warriors Walk had been the boost ball, that would have unlocked sand processing, which would have unlocked seeker missiles, which would have put more kinks into this chain.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Decided to be merciful at some point.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Leaf,
Yeah.
that's on me. That's on me. I completely forgot about that hint, even though we saw it.
I'm pretty sure
I-
we got the hint after we considered Warriors Walk.
Yeah, I
decided
think
to
so
skip it.
too. Yeah, I think if it was, I feel like the logic just pointed so clearly towards Wind Chamber Gateway, but
Yeah, the light beam amber with no power bombs, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
that's screaming that.
but like technically we were a suit away from those power bombs, so it wasn't that far fetched to think like the suit was in Warriors Walk and then power bombs were in Battleground. Like it definitely could have just been chilling in Dynamo Chamber.
Yeah.
Like and then Worm would have been logical light suit. It turns out Worm was logical light suit anyway, but not
Yeah.
for the reasons we were thinking. Because
Yeah.
we saw that hint. I think that was a transport to Aegon, and like okay,
Yeah.
well that's just a vanilla dark suit. That like it has to be.
Yeah, and then of course we didn't have like any keys to start, and then I mean Torvis just spoon fed us two of them. I thought we were about to get the third in Med Vista, but It was not.
I
to
also
be.
thought we were about to get the third Med Vista for
I know.
Yep.
I was so
Yep.
excited. They were all like 2 rooms apart in Torpus.
Yeah, might as well
To
make
think-
it 3 for 3, right?
I imagine that you guys felt behind after the labs play, but
A little bit. A little
Yeah.
bit.
And then the hint about the light beam in storage C told us we were quite behind,
yeah,
Yeah.
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 which
But
is part of why we didn't go back to labs after that, because it was like we've already lost a lot of time. Let's play aggressive and go forward and
Yep.
forward to Torvus.
Mhm.
We know there's
And
a
that-
boost ball there. We know that there's a hint there.
and that actually worked out. At the time, we were like, "Hey, you guys are in Torvus at about not at the same time, but like you were in Torvus together, but JhavA was like a few minutes ahead because you skipped those extra lab checks. JhavA spent some time on sand processing, so it got pretty close. But then the gathering hall happened and it was over, pretty much. Because even if you did
I
follow
felt
the
like
same
that
route, you still would have been
gathering
like
hall for,
a
like,
good few minutes
20 minutes.
behind. So
Yeah, Gathering Hall felt like an eternity because I literally like I couldn't screw attack onto the spider track, and then I fell in the water. I couldn't get up to the door. Oh my god, it felt like a very, very bad Gathering Hall. And then on top of that, I didn't have missiles for the Seeker door. Oh, that lower Torvus loop just scared the heck
Speaking
out
of
of me.
not having missiles,
Yeah,
should we talk about the super missile incident in Storage B?
Oh, there might have just been a slight clutch moment
Cash
at Cash B. It's fine. We had like 18 energy left. I mean, it's 17 more we need.
whoa.
It's fine.
Yeah, Torvus on no suit sucks. It's like
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, the
So actually-
rarification- sorry,
And
go ahead.
actually, I was actually going to say, because we didn't have the suit, we actually, because of that hinted boost ball, we're like, okay. And and Leaf actually suggested this. We beeline immediately for that hinted boost ball. Check Cache B because we're already there, and then turn around and then do the rest of the upper Torvus loop through Mining Plaza, or through Torvus Plaza.
Sure.
And then we had the Bash Prime emote of not enough missiles. And then we had a little bit of an energy loss just because we were already kind of low at that point. Because I think, what do we have? 2-3 energy tanks at that time?
Yeah,
like 3
I
tanks.
think.
Yeah.
Because we
And-
got in a third in Warriors Lock before getting out of here, which honestly was appreciated in the seed. Let me also, it was appreciated at the Torvus.
And then we just spent a little time recharging at Chica's safe zone because, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, very understandable.
I think we walked out of Dark Torvus Temple with 50 energy left, and yeah, it was a little dicey there for a second. A little dicey.
I think I had like 1 E-tank left, and I was like, should I save right here? And Astral was like, it's never stupid to save here. Like, that was definitely the right call.
Right call, Astral. Right call. 100%.
As
Yeah.
I tell him it's never stupid to save. Yet I'm someone who just forgets to save all the time. I never actually save because I always forget.
Hmm.
I just hope
mean,
everyone
yeah.
does that better than I do.
I mean, yeah, it's always a good idea to save. Like, you never know when your brain might just malfunction and soft lock you somewhere stupid.
Like Junction Site.
Do
I've
Metroid
done
without
that.
Dark Beam, anybody?
Been there, done that.
I did that in the Echoes tournament too, by the way. I wasn't just making a dig at Bello.
Or
Yeah.
in my case,
Bello, I am so happy you won that race, dude. I'm gonna make fun of you for that for the rest of your life, and you're not gonna feel bad, and it's great. I'm so happy.
Or in my case, walk into Sparta Guardian with 121 energy. You have exactly 1 energy left, and you get cornered by Sparta Guardian. Yet it hadn't saved in like half an hour or whatever it was.
Oops.
Oh, okay, we're fighting Chica. We need that PB expansion.
My
I'm sitting
favorite
here-
death.
We're sitting here talking. I have a controller in my hand. I'm just gonna keep fighting things.
My favorite death had to have been Bellator just getting one shot by a Dark Quad. Just immediately losing the race. That was so unfortunate.
Wasn't that like a 60 energy loss too, or something like that? It was crazy. That was
It
a
was
lot of
like-
That
health
was
loss.
more than 60. I think that was 150.
Yeah, that was a lot of health loss. I felt bad for Bellator when that happened.
That was terrible to witness.
Because those dark quads do more with their laser than the regular quads do, but I never saw like an iframe issue happen and you lose that much energy at once. I've never seen that before in my life.
Mm.
Oh, we gotta go.
We're gonna have to wrap things up real quick. Don't forget to follow our runners, JhavA and Leaf, our
Yeah.
mentors as well, respectively, Astral and Lenophis, my co-commentator Drake Foes, and our tracker Op82. Thank you.
We have a match tomorrow. Check the schedules.
Yep, at 3 p.m. EST, we're gonna have Storm versus TGC. So another banger of a match that's gonna be following up. And with all that said and